Watch the NFL on EA Sports. And our focus is on the Lions' leader at quarterback. After his last game, now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Lions and the Bears coming up next.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Today, it's a black and blue matchup in the NFC North between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from Ford Field. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his fourth season in the NFL.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. The numbers for him from a week ago: 19 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
They've won 2 straight games and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. The Bears at 9-6 now, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And the way they played last week defensively, when I watched the tape, I had to stop it a couple of times and count to make sure there were just 11 guys on their side of the field because they covered every angle and thoroughly shut down the other side, holding just 7 points total. They do that again, they'll get the job done one more time in a big way.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2 for the run. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
You almost feel privileged, partner, every time you get to see him run out in the field to start a game because every game, every snap, you and I both know he has potential to do something special. And that inspires his teammates as well. They know how incredible he is. They want to give max effort as well.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fleming. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 5 yards, and that means they come up short, as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive.
Well, able to get the completion, but unfortunately not able to get the third down conversion there on that play.
And I like how the defense approached that one. They knew where the first down marker was, and they decide whatever you want to have, you can. You're just not going to get the first down. Excellent tackling right there.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bears take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Finding space at the 40.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Barnett.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
2nd and 9 now. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. On 3rd down, it's Barnett. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
On 2nd down now, it's Fleming, and able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. On 1st down, Fleming. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. The way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards on the play.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught inside the 5.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the penalty rightfully declined. They'll keep the yardage on the completion.
Still some disagreement by the defense, though, because he thought that was just good, strong coverage, and the contact's going both ways, so why is there a flag? In the end, though, doesn't matter. Still a completed pass.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Lions go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on here to punt it away. This is taken at the 15. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Lions will take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their futures. They look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
He finds his man, complete. That's Fleming. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there.
He steps out of bounds behind the line.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at about the 14. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Bears offense out there set and ready to go.
So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
Second and 5. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Mills.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Back to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They'll set up a throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Second and 1. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Mills.
And the Bears are going to have first and goal as he's out of bounds at about the 8.
Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 3 tight ends up front here, third and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. It's the fullback.
His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
The try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Taking it about the 1.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And the Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. He finds his man, complete. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this a 39-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Bears. And despite the fact that they're down on the scoreboard, they were able to have some success throwing the football in that opening half. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they too didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble, bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
They'll run on first down. It's Fleming. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Here's 2nd and 8. He finds his man, complete. That's Perez. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. On second down, it's Fleming. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. Fleming.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they double that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
These two teams, you may remember, they met up at Soldier Field earlier this season with the Bears winning that one. So if they can win again here in Detroit, they'd pull off the season sweep.
A throw over the middle taken in. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Complete to right. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
Partney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Caught by number 12. A gain of 12. 1st down, Chicago.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Barnett. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. From the left hash, this from 34. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC.
Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. But I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
On 2nd down, it's Fleming. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw here. Left side caught by Diggs.
And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup on the 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. Looking to throw. Got it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. It's Barnett. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A good gain on 1st. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Barnett. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
They'll set up to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. On second down now. It's Barnett. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Barnett. And he will have the Bears first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
Set of downs started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Mills. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and through. And that will make this a 4-point game. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
So now the Lions down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people will call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. He's back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Eluding the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Fleming. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Back to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's caught. And they've won the football game.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Detroit,
they avoid that 10th loss and move to 7-9 on the year.